January 20th, 2023, and you're going to be watching the bottom right hand of the sun. You are going to see a massive, massive filament explosion. But before that even happens, watch what happens to the sun. Right about there. It gets completely covered by something and then the explosion. That is incredible. I have some more views of this. I have zoomed in here and we have also slowed the video down, but wait till you see how the sun gets eclipsed right there just before this massive filament release. And take a look at this again. Absolutely incredible. That is a big, big explosion that just came off the sun. Now, I went ahead and slowed down this eclipse, or what seems like an eclipse of the sun before this massive explosion. I don't know if this is some sort of camera cleaning. I don't know if this is the actual satellite doing some sort of adjustment, but wow. But what timing for this to happen just before one of the biggest filament explosions we've seen in a long time. And I'm telling you, this just took place. As far as the charts and things like that measure these eruptions, I have not seen anything updated quite yet, because on HelioViewer, these are like the last frames we get before a new update. I'm playing it here for you again in real time. You're going to see the eclipse. There it is. And then explosion. This is actually one of the crazier videos I've ever seen on the sun. And that's saying a lot because we do a lot of sun stuff on this channel. But when showing that eclipse part again, it just looks like something pulls in and then pulls back out. It almost looks like it reverses direction rather than something crossing the sun as a whole, which does lead me to believe it could be the satellite itself. But again, the timing of all this is just incredible, and then to see a filament release of that size, if it was the satellite doing this, good thing it didn't do it during the release of this filament, because we would have missed a massive, massive sighting here. And if you thought that's not crazy enough, take a look at what just literally happened during the filming of this video. A 6.8 earthquake just struck Argentina near Santiago del Estero, which is more than likely the result of the sun flares we've been talking about for days now. We've been warning about large earthquakes that are going to be taking place due to the intense amount of force being put on the magnetic field of the Earth because of our sun. We had just finished a video today talking about this 6.2 right here and how it may affect the state of Florida. We've seen it happen before. So for anyone that says the sun does not cause major earthquakes, you need to do some more research, because we are clearly seeing it happening right in front of our eyes. And for those of you that study earthquakes, this western border of South America is prone to major earthquakes, some of the biggest we've seen in the world, especially in Chile. But this one taking place in Argentina, they are still calling it a 6.8 at 610 kilometers in depth. That is so deep, 379 miles. Now think about that. If you were taking a car drive, how deep into the ground that was, and then for it to be felt as a 6.8 on the surface of the Earth. We are certainly going to be hearing a lot about this earthquake. There's no doubt about that. Chances are it was downgraded from a 7.0 to that 6.8. That's usually how it goes. But I just find it very interesting how during the filming of this video and this absolutely insane event that just took place on the sun with the eclipse and then the explosion, all this stuff put together is just like mind-blowing to me right now. And again, there could be an explanation for what we're seeing here with the sun being eclipsed by something. But again, it looks like something comes in, pulls back out, and then is just gone before this explosion. So maybe we'll figure out what's going on there. But nonetheless, one of the biggest filament explosions we've seen in a long time has just come off our sun. More than likely, we'll have some data on charts by the posting of this video, but I had to get this information out to you. Unbelievable stuff we're seeing here coming from our sun, and I highly doubt it's going to change in any way.